Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Lingfield Park here on Saturday. It is the 6th of February 2021. Good luck the stakes races on the program from Lingfield, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's get to the stakes action from Lingfield races 3 and 4, the first two flat stakes races of the season in the UK. The third race, the 111, it is the Kachy Stakes. It's a listed stakes for Class 1 horses going for a purse $40,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have 9 horses going 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs on the all-weather poly track. As a top selection, we'll take the 6-horse Summer Hand. I'm going to go 647 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 647 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection 6-horse Summer Hand. This several wheeled by Lupe de Vega. Adam Kirby gets them out for David O'Meara. The horse's most recent outing came against very tough competition on the 10th of October at York. 6 furlong soft ground in the Group 3 Benno Stakes, and the horse finished 6th by 10 lengths. It was under the drive, not excelling. Very tough group of horses. It wasn't the day to win. Way down the class ladder, drawn well here today. Very fresh horse. I think he really run a good race. 2 back he ran in the Group 3 Renaissance Stakes at the Curragh, 6 furlongs, September the 26th, and he finished 3rd by 2 lengths. He showed some heart early on. Stayed the trip well, need that extra turn of foot. I've seen a lot worse races from him, and I've also seen a lot better, but it was an okay run. And then prior to that, he ran the Group 1 Sprint Cup at Haydock, 6 furlongs on soft ground the 5th of September. He finished 8th by 5 lengths, and he never really got into it. The best sprint race, I think, of the year. He just wasn't up to par with those horses. And then prior to that, 29th of August at Newmarket, soft ground, 6 furlongs on the list stakes. He finished 2nd by a neck. The winner just ran that better race, but he was mowing them down and stayed the trip well. And then prior to that, Glorious Goodwood, 6 furlongs on Class 2 handicap, winning by head. Drawn very well on the stand side, quickened up nicely, and he got the job done. A very, very good run at 22-1. He's not facing the world's toughest horses, like I mentioned many times. He has some speed, and he'll be very fresh at 10-1. I think he's a very likely winner, so let's take him. To recap my selection for the 111, the third race from Lingfield, it is the Kachy Stakes. Let's take the 6-horse Summer Hand. I'm going to go 647 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. The featured fourth race, the 145, it is the Winter Derby Trial. It is a listed stakes for Class 1 horses going for a purse $40,000, race for 4-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 5 horses going 1 lap around the Lingfield poly track, which is 2,000 meters in circumference, or 1 mile and a quarter around. It's not a circle, so it's 1 mile and a quarter around. But my top selection, we're going to get a little crazy here with the 3-horse Forest Dean. We'll go 3-5-1 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 3-5-1 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection 3-horse Forest Dean. 5-year-old Gelding here. Godolphin Doan. John Gosden trains. Rab Havlin gets the mounts. The horse's most recent outing first started in just over nearly a year and a half. The 11th of January at Wolverhampton, a mile 3/16 in a Class 2 conditions race. He finished 3rd by a length, and he stalked. He had the lead. He got caught by Felix and Bangkok late, but first off the bench in a while. He needed the race, but he showed heart. Second off the bench, back to a mile and a quarter trip. I think he could really run a good race. Start prior came the 21st of September of 2019, before the world came to a closing halt. It was BC, before Corona, at Newbury, mile and a quarter in a Class 2 handicap, and he finished 11th by 11 lengths. He must have been hurt that day, because you didn't see the horse for over a year after that. Never really got into it, never was running well. It wasn't his day to win. And then prior to that, 24th of August 2019 at York, a mile and a quarter Class 2 handicap, winning by 1/4 lengths, drawn very well that day, quickened up nicely, stayed the trip well, an all-around good race. And then prior to that, at Glorious Goodwood of 2019, a mile and a quarter in a Class 2 handicap, first off the bench, winning by 2.5 lengths at 4-1. He had a good trip, drawn well. Nothing bad about that run. Has forwardly pace. Rab Havlin knows the horse well. Won with it in April 2019. Let's use the horse here at 9-2. If you're going to use a horse on the place pot, I think you have to use the 5-horse Vintager. Kieran Schumark gets the mounts for Simon and Ed Crisford. Most recent race at Newcastle, the horse just needed the race there. But the race prior at Shunty was very, very nicely run. And if you look at those races in 2019, before, he was facing very, very tough competition. It's not the toughest competition in the world. Back to a mile and a quarter. We'll give him a shot at 15-1 on that place pot. But to recount my selection for the 145, the fourth race from Lingfield, it is the Winter Derby Trial. Let's use the 3-horse Forest Dean. We'll use the 5-horse also Vintager. We'll go 3-5-1 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta, 3-5 in the place pot. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.